So our second game of the 24-hour period features TheWarOnTerry in yellow versus MadamGeorge, who are in white. TheWarOnTerry, if they win today, they will finish third. TheWarOnTerry to kick off. Vardy back to Walters. Walters to Barkley. Barkley back to Fernandez. He's playing a different role today. More on that in a minute. Mulumbu looks for Wilson. Out wide to Gibbs. Surprise, surprise. Gibbs tries to cross it. It's cut out by a fullback, though. You don't see that very often. Lingard to Rodriguez, MadamGeorge. To Lingard. Oh, goes past Gibbs. Good run by Lingard. Two men come to him. In the end, Barkley and Gibbs do enough to get the ball off him. Skirtle free kick for MadamGeorge. Debussy recalled to the team today, replacing Francis. Lingard. Great crossing chance, away by Fernandez. Comes to Debussy. Out by Smalling partially. Dele Alli. Oh, Gerardo. Off a defender. Luke Shaw from MadamGeorge. No, Jenkinson has it. Jenkinson in the running for Player of the Season. Award to be announced later tonight. Jenkinson thrown for TheWarOnTerry. James Wilson comes off defender. Skirtle's going to get that away. Luke Shaw to Gerardo. Jenkinson tackles him. It's Mulumbu against Aguero. Aguero, fantastic ball to Lingard. Great vision there from Aguero. Lingard comes down the right wing. Goes past Gibbs. Oh, goes past another man. Great work by Lingard. Gibbs, no, Lingard still got it. Lays it back to Debussy. Debussy can cross. Squares it to Ali instead. Needed to go wide, I think. Lingard, though. Neuer saves. Corner. Gerardo will take it for MadamGeorge. Billy Jones flicks it on. Billy Jones, a newcomer in the TheWarOnTerry team today. So yeah, one change from the TheWarOnTerry. Lascelles is dropped and is replaced by Billy Jones. But they also reshuffle slightly, and Smalling is no longer playing as Liblero. It's now Fernandez who's there, Smalling playing slightly further forward. It's a more orthodox centre-back. Aguero for MadamGeorge. Luke Shaw. Shaw against Jenkinson. Cannons off Jenkinson. Ali. Tightly closed down. Debussy to Ali. He's got more space now, though. Debussy, crossing chance. Cross comes in. Neuer flaps it a bit. Rodriguez has it. So a lot of managers have succumbed to a last day of the season eccentricity. TheWarOnTerry, kind of slightly milder case than most. He has put Neuer back on penalties, regardless of the score in the match. But as you will see later, there are some managers who treat this more flippantly. Aguero finishes. Lingard with the cross. TheWarOnTerry defence just ball-watched. Aguero buries that. MadamGeorge take a 1-0 lead. Aguero's 16th goal of the season. Been unlucky with injuries. You can't help feeling that if he'd stayed fit all season, he could be at the top of the scoring charts or thereabouts. He's not far off as it is anyway. This is Gibbs, TheWarOnTerry. Oh, goes past his man. Squares it to Walters. Walters looks for Jenkinson on the right. Dangerous ball. Shaw was alive to it. Needed to be hit slightly harder than that, I think. Gibbs to Walters. Will they look for Jenkinson again? No, it goes to Gibbs. Oh, to Wilson. Crossbar. And away. Out for throw-in. So MadamGeorge, Debussy returns instead of Francis, and that's their only change. Debussy free kick for MadamGeorge. Lingard to Ali. Beats Walters. Comes off Debussy's back. Ali finds Lingard now, though. Lingard squares to Rodriguez. Oh, that's 2-0. Rodriguez absolutely walloped that. MadamGeorge, 2 goals up. Rodriguez is 6th of the season. Lingard's 2nd assist of the match, meaning he's equal top of the scoring charts now. Both him and Balassi have 13 goals this season. Neuer goal kick for TheWarOnTerry. Comes to Jenkinson. Mulumbu. Looks for Vardy. Shaw read that well. Aguero has it for Madam George. Still Aguero. Shoots. Neuer didn't need to save that, I don't think, and it's a corner now. Gerardo to take the corner. Easy for Neuer, that one. So remember, to come third, TheWarOnTerry need to win this, and they're 2 goals down. This is Smalling, the orthodox centre-back. Barkley to Jenkinson. The man comes to him. Oh, no, he's gone past him. Jenkinson squares it to Barkley. Barkley to Walters. Far stand to Vardy. Great pass, but it's offside. Vardy just offside. Jenkinson. Wilson. But I think Shaw is having a half-decent game against Jenkinson. He's managing to actually cut out some of these crosses. Aguero. Mulumbu ahead of him, denying him some space, but he's still going. Can he get the cross in? He drags it back to Barami. Barami to Gerardo. Gerardo turns 3-0. 3-0 to Madam George. Gerardo's 6th of the season. TheWarOnTerry in real trouble now. Well, 3-0 at half-time. Who saw that coming? Second half starts. Madam George's Skirtle gives it to Shaw. Up to Gerardo, the left winger. Gerardo all the way across the pitch to Lingard. He's got a full back on the overlap. Lingard doesn't use him though. He gives it to Ali instead. Ali up to Gerardo. He's into the penalty area. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Nothing given. Throw in. Barkley corner for TheWarOnTerry. Away by Skirtle. Now Lingard. Looks for Aguero, first time. Play it right, play it right, play it right. Right. Yeah, okay. Debussy. First time ball to Rodriguez. Back to Shaw. Shaw to Gerardo. Gerardo came out of player. Ali back to Debussy. Debussy to Ali. Good work. Lingard. Oh! Offside. Barami for Madam George. Ali. First time to Aguero. Aguero square to Lingard. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's imagination, but there's a fair old bit of the old crossfield ball from Madam George today. They're stretching TheWarOnTerry. And remember, the centre-backs TheWarOnTerry get very, very... Whoa, that's a penalty. Jenkinson brings down Shaw. And they can go 4 ahead now. Aguero's going to take the penalty. So yes, I think I've said it a few times. The outside centre-backs TheWarOnTerry go very, very wide when in possession. And if the ball gets turned over, it means you can catch them out of position. And maybe these kind of passes out to the wing. Straight down the middle from Aguero. And that's 4-0. Maybe these passes out to the wing are the way to kind of stretch them. Well, not even an hour gone, it's 4-0. Double substitution for TheWarOnTerry. James Wilson is replaced by Traore. Curtis Good comes on as well. TheWarOnTerry wanting to give his fringe players a run out in the last half hour. Away by Skirtle, Madam George. Smalling has it. He looks for Jenkinson, who's had better games than this, you have to say. Mulumbu finds Vardy. Vardy, Traore! Oh, what a finish. Really good cross from Vardy. Traore, very bright there. First ever goal for the club. Possibly his first ever appearance for the club, I think. You don't see him very often, that's for sure. And it's, 4-1 now. Barami for Madam George. Ali to Lingard. To Debussy. Mind you, the source of the goal isn't that unusual. It's usually Jenkinson hitting the cross from the right. Vardy converting in the middle. This time Vardy provided. Traore scored, but otherwise, You've kind of seen that goal a fair bit this season. Away by Lescott. Lingard. He's had a great game. Ali. Lingard. Looks for Aguero. Good run by Aguero. Comes inside past Gibbs. Still Aguero. Neuer out for a corner. It's Gerardo to take the corner for MadamGeorge. Just wide. Barkley corner for TheWarOnTerry. Good was beaten to it. Barkley. This is Traore once more. Oh, not a bad shot. Hit it first time. Schwarzer saw it coming. Made it look easy in the end. AU replaces Lingard, MadamGeorge. Lingard gets a big round of applause from the crowd as he goes off. Ali, Debussy, Rodriguez. Again the square ball to Shaw. Still Shaw. Away by Good. Ali has it. Barkley's got there. This is Debussy. AU. That was nothing shot really. Stanislas replaces Gerardo on the left wing for MadamGeorge. Traore takes a free kick for TheWarOnTerry. Out by Lescott. Gibbs picks it up in the middle of the park. Gives it to Traore down the right. Traore to Smalling. Tackled by Barami. Stanislas to Rodriguez. They look for Aguero now. They find Aguero. He's in the penalty area. He's well tackled. Well tackled by Gibbs. Mulumbu under some pressure though. Stanislas free kick from MadamGeorge. Out by Good. Stanislas again. Here comes the cross. That's wide. Rodriguez under pressure from Jenkinson. Gibbs throw in for TheWarOnTerry. All the way back to Fernandez. Look for Walters, but Ali got there first. Wasted possession there, really, by TheWarOnTerry. Good tackle by Good. Barkley. Out to Gibbs. Gibbs is well shepherded. Squares it for Fernandez. Fernandez sprays it out to Jenkinson. Jenkinson goes past a man. Puts the cross in. Vardy finishes. Jenkinson and Vardy combine once again. Jamie Vardy, 16 goals for the season. TheWarOnTerry, 2-4 down now. But there's only 2 minutes of injury time to come. Shaw to Barami for MadamGeorge. Shaw, cross comes in, out by Good. AU, Stanislas, Neuer does very well to save that. Stanislas corner. Out by Mulumbu. Stanislas. Barami. Delayed too long. That's a corner off Jenkinson. Stanislas takes it for MadamGeorge. And Neuer pounces on the ball. Plays it long. No one's up there whatsoever. Lescott up to AU for MadamGeorge. Square to Ali. Square to Rodriguez. Taking it towards the corner. Mulumbu tries to tackle him. Goes out of play. More time to waste really for MadamGeorge. Debussy to take the throw in. Gibbs picks it up for TheWarOnTerry. Up to Traore. Traore nods it on to Vardy. Maybe one last consolation goal. Good tackle by Skirtle. Aguero must be offside, surely. Yep, offside given. Fernandez will take the free kick. Gives it to Gibbs. Gibbs to Walters. Walters up to Traore. That's full time. TheWarOnTerry 2, MadamGeorge 4, and that means Cloak and Dagger finish third.